Good morning. It is a beautiful morning today, so I thought I'd look at the garden. Came out here to check things out, and I noticed I got a lot of new growth on my bay plant here at the top, and also there, those lighter colored leaves, so that's really nice. And there's a little fig. It's about the same as it's been, but it's about the same as it's been, so that's good. The grapes are doing what they do every year and getting a fungus. My husband's been spraying with a fungicide, and I don't know, he says they still have black rot, so I foraged some bamboo. I'm going to make a trellis for some peas and beans and things. Anyway, it's been raining and raining like crazy around here, so it's really nice to see the sunshine this morning. This bed is looking awesome, and the color greens are growing pretty slowly. This one seems to be taking off a little bit more than the other ones. And here is the rutabaga. They're getting nice and big, and if you look down here at the ground level, you can see the top of a rutabaga forming. So it's pretty exciting. And, yeah, your garden. I see a little worm poop there. There he is, a little worm. Gotta check the undersides of these kind of leaves. Broccoli and cabbage and kale and stuff. So they're on the rutabaga. They're probably gonna be on the kale next. This is all the volunteer kale. I've come out here and gotten so much. I'm actually gonna put some in the freezer. But it's really good. I like this kale. It's called Red Russian. And I don't know, it's just really tender and doesn't have a very strong flavor. This I thought was a pumpkin. It's a volunteer. The first little fruits that came on have died, but then this one has come on, and it's a different shape, so I don't know what this is. There's also a volunteer tomato in here. All came up with the compost. And then there's also these onions. What else is in here? The Swiss chard. I really want to let this grow because I'm curious what it is, but I'm not going to sacrifice my beautiful Swiss chard for this. I actually have not eaten anything off of this because it's just so pretty, but I'm going to. I think we'll do it this week. There's another Swiss chard, and there's a yellow Swiss chard in here too, and a pink one there. Let's see. Hopefully this pumpkin is not completely crushing it, but only if you can see in the shadow. So that's the first bed. Second bed also has some kale. This is blue Scotch kale, and it's also really good. It looks like it's doing well, and these Swiss chard are finally starting to grow. And the lettuce, this one looks like it might be done. Yeah, see the little seed head there. But these other ones look okay. The tomatoes are really taking off. I did put a little sprinkling of fish emulsion plant food on them, just because the soil in this bed wasn't doing so well. So I'm probably going to try to get these staked. I wanted to do it last weekend, but I'll do it this coming weekend. And I think there was blossoms last time I showed you in the video, but they either dropped off or they're not quite yet formed because I don't see any fruit yet. So that's that bed. This bed I put some more lettuce seed in here, but nothing has come up. But that little hole where there was nothing sprouted has just filled in from the rest of these plants. And we've been getting a ton of this. Unfortunately, this you can't really save lettuce, so I try to share it with people, but you just get it while it's good, and there's no preserving it really. This looks like there's some kale volunteers here, and that might be a tomato. This is probably a tomato, but this is a kale. And then some more Swiss chard. And I had put some sunflowers in, but I don't know, the ones I put out in the yard got eaten, so it looks like the one here had gotten eaten too. There's a bunch of tomato volunteers. And then I put a pepper in there, but it's still pretty cool in the evening, so peppers haven't started to take off yet. But those are bell peppers. That's a dandelion. Here's the garlic. It's starting to kind of turn yellow and brown and start to fall over. So usually you can harvest in my area around Memorial Day, which was a couple weeks ago. But I'm just waiting. I don't really have any plans for this bed, so we can just wait. And then I put some radishes in amongst there, and they're looking like they're doing all right. Just a few here came up. I had put some all throughout. Oh, here's another one. But it didn't look like they came up everywhere. Just weeds. This bed is getting overtaken by weeds again. I did plant a little bit in this end. This is another tomato. I bought this one as a transplant. All my other tomatoes I started from seed. And these Swiss chard here, and then those 2 peppers. And then here's another volunteer, some kind of squash or cucumber. And all of that right here is all dill volunteers. So I haven't purposely planted dill for years. It just keeps going back. And then the apple tree has lost all of its fruit and all of its leaves. Well, some of the fruit is still on it, but it's not going to do anything this year. Fig is doing really well. And then the exciting thing are these raspberries have ripened up. It's so exciting. There's some here too. And back there, that one probably is ready to harvest. So I'm not sure if it's just one harvest or not, but that's really exciting. Covered these sunflowers and they all got eaten. So 50 sunflower seedlings. And they all got eaten. There's my blueberry. Not looking so happy. Down here are the hops. Starting to go up the trellis. Grapes. And then the strawberries are now coming on with their second harvest. There's 2 kinds of plants in here. So some come in earlier and then some come in on June. So this is sort of the second batch. Let's see what I can see. I haven't actually looked down here for a long time because they just weren't doing anything. They were flowering, but there's some good looking fruit here. Oh, there was a slug right on there. Starting to eat it. I'm still going to save this one. Cut that part out. But yeah, the first harvest, they were much smaller. I don't know if it was because of the variety or just because it was cooler. But these ones are really big. And beautiful. Look at that one. Perfect. And still putting off lots of flowers. Lots of flowers everywhere. Look at that. That one needs another day or so, but big, beautiful strawberries. Here's the fig. And then here, my husband took a lot of my seedlings that I wasn't gonna do anything with, so he's got these 2 pepper plants that I got him. It's got peppers on it. And then he put in like some okra here. That's a tomato, I don't know what kind. This is all beets here. This I think is a stray beet, yeah. Kind of looks like Swiss chard. There's another tomato there. But I think the beets are ready to harvest whenever he's ready. Oh, looks like he put another tomato here in the front. Yeah, you can see that. I thought it was a nice day to film bright and early this morning, but the slanting sun is posing a challenge. These are radishes. He's letting them go to seed. There's some other tomato in here. I think he has another okra there. And then more tomatoes there. That looks like another okra. And I think he put the yard-long beans in his garden. I think there's one here, and then, yep, one at the end of that bed. And another okra. And we have these These are actually compostable spoons. If you see like plastic silverware in our garden, it's not because we're just throwing trash in our garden. They're supposed to be compostable, so he's been, sticking them in the garden to see how they decompose, but I think they're technically supposed to go through a commercial composting facility in order to break down properly, but we'll see how long it takes to just break down in the garden. Over here by the compost, I have another of those. I think it's the same volunteer. So I probably will have to take that one out of the bed. But this, I don't know, it'd be cool to get pumpkins, since it's kind of over here in an area that's not used for anything else. Alright, I think that's everything for this time. Hope you enjoyed. Give my video a thumbs up if you like my garden videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!